Well, students are getting ready to head back to school, but some may feel a little nervous about the big day. Totally normal. This morning, we have Dr. Whitney Garrison with Children's Therapy Team to answer a few questions. Good morning, Dr. Garrison.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Of course. Happy to have you here. So I want to start off by asking you, if our kids are feeling a little anxious about the first day of school, how can we help them battle those nerves?
Well, I think one of the biggest things is just to remember that talk to your child and help them understand that those feelings that they're having are normal, and to be able to talk about it. That's really one of the biggest things, is to foster that communication between the child and the caregiver, and then also help them understand that when they go to school, they still have people there that can help talk to them, using their teacher and the resources there at the school to help them really navigate those feelings of anxiety.
Oh yeah, that is good advice, to know that everyone is out here for your best interest and to help you out.
Yes.
Now, what about parents? Because I know of a few who have first-time kindergartners going to school, and they're a little nervous too to send off their babies to school. So
Absolutely.
How can parents battle that anxiety and nervousness as well?
You know, it's another typical feeling that somebody might have, but one of the greatest tips that I can say is to help your student understand and identify their new role as a learner, and helping them foster that development and ownership of their own life and learning. And I think that that also helps the parent or the caregiver really understand that when my child goes to school, they are also fulfilling a purpose and learning and growing, and it helps both parties really navigate the process.
Oh yes, definitely. Now, I know when I was in school, summertime, my parents were a little bit more lax with rules, got to stay up late, you know, things like that. So what advice do you have, or some tips maybe to get kids back on that sleep schedule and that routine? How early should we start, and what does it look like?
Oh man, isn't it so easy to get off schedules during the summer? One of the biggest things is try to detox from technology. Get off the screens earlier, quit taking in liquids earlier in the evening if you can, and really start getting a good bedtime routine. The better you can prepare for sleep, the better you will sleep. So using a same routine of a nighttime bath, decreasing the lighting, doing a little reading before bed, anything that you can do like that to kind of calm down your body and prepare for sleep, you will have much better sleep.
I think that's advice we could all use, honestly.
Absolutely.
Well, Dr. Garrison, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We really appreciate your time.
Thank you for having me.
Of course.